may be stupid, but I'm not an idiot.
Say you got me figured out, but you haven't got a clue. You say you wanna make a change, but you don't know what to do. You say you wanna raise me up, but you always knock me down. You say you wanna see me smile while you leave me with a frown. You're always leaving me in tears. I don't say what you wanna hear, so you just give me the bum stare. I just can't take it anymore. You can judge me through the door, cause I'm gonna soar. That's all I gotta do is jump the gap. You're acting like a beginner's trap. You're always picking at my brain. You hate the sunshine, you're the rain. You're always giving me a headache and you won't accept the consequences. And while I'm forced to live with guilt, you're walking down the street with confidence. You're like a never-ending credit card that comes with a never-ending debt. You're like a winning horse with 1 to 20 odds, but somehow I'm always gonna lose my bet. You're always leaving me in tears. I don't say what you wanna hear, so you just give me the bum stare. I just can't take it anymore. You can judge me through the door, cause I'm gonna soar. That's all I gotta do is jump the gap. You're acting like a beginner's trap. You're always picking at my brain. You hate the sunshine, you're the rain. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanna hear you shout. Sorry that I had to go, but I'm back with on the show, so I thought that I should let you know. I've got some new stories to share and new memories to spare, so let's begin, I declare. All I gotta do is jump the gap. You're acting like a beginner's trap. You're always picking at my brain. You ain't the sunshine, you're the rain. And now the rain's getting stronger, so I won't keep you any longer. I know we're running out of time, so let's get to it while in our prime. All I gotta do is jump the gap.
I am releasing a brand new album, and it is called Homesick. Hello everybody, my name is EFTS and I really hope you enjoyed this music video for my new single, Jump the Gap. This has taken 2 hours to film. I am exhausted beyond belief. It's 30 degrees. For some reason I thought that was a good day to film a video wearing jeans and a jacket. I hope you enjoyed. This song is available now on Bandcamp, iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube Music for $2 on Bandcamp. However, I will be running a sale, which is basically just, it's going to be $1 for the first month of release, and then after that it's going to be $2. I'm out of breath from doing all of that. This album, Homesick, has been in the works for about 6 years now. To give you some insight, I started working on this album before I finished stargazing, so yeah, I'll explain how that works, maybe in a behind the scenes video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for supporting, thank you so much for sticking around. as well for as long as you have. For those of you that are wondering why it took me over a year to release a new single, go check out my EP, EFTS Presents Neon Silence. That's available for $5 on Bandcamp only. That kind of explains why. But also check out my other channel called Edward Shilton, where you can see some uploads that I did. The most recent one will probably have been the Sonic Ship tier list video that I did with my best friend Rihanna. So go check that out if that piques your interest. I also did a Christmas episode of my web series ETACT, so go and check that out. There's some construction going on inside this this place that I am in. I'm not sure if you could hear it, but it is loud. And it's also very, very hot. And I got told off by management saying that I needed permission first to come in here, so oops. But I managed to get away with it because I told them this is the last thing that I'm doing, which it is. Luckily, I had finished filming everything. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me. And now I gotta figure out what to do with all this rubbish. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with all this shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do with an 800 by 1200 millimeter piece of plywood that has a Jump the Gap written on it in hot pink spray paint. But I'm sure I'll find a use for it. Maybe I'll sell it on eBay. Highest bid gets it. It'll be my equivalent of Gamer Girl bathwater, if anybody still remembers that. Yeah, thank you so much for supporting. I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna go home and take a cold shower. So thank you so much for your long support. And be sure to be on the lookout for the album when it comes out later this year. Thank you.